Bloodborne was released on the 24th of March 2015 and is a PlayStation 4 exclusive. Although not the first PlayStation 4 exclusive, this was definitely the first must-own PlayStation 4 title and really helped Sony shift some units in the console's early days. Hidetaka Miyazaki returned to the fold at FromSoftware after sitting out Dark Souls 2 and proceeded to make what I consider to be the best Soulsborne game. The change of setting and the faster style combat really helped to elevate this game above the previous Souls game, and somehow managed to bring the Souls games into the mainstream, especially in the West, without compromising what made these games so unique in the first place. The steep learning curve and difficulty and the fantastic bosses were all still there, and better than ever really, some of the best boss battles in the entire Souls series are in this game. Gehrman the First Hunter, Father Gascoigne and Ebrietas, the Daughter of the Cosmos, are all fantastic and well designed. The Victorian style aesthetic is also a great change from the more medieval Dungeons and Dragons style of the Dark Souls series. This was my first dive into the series and it instantly had me hooked, like I assume it did most people. Sony really pushed this game and it is still one of the best PlayStation 4 titles. The impact this game had on this generation of consoles and the impact it will have on the next generation is so easy to see. By bringing the Souls style of gameplay into the mainstream in the West, there's just so many games now which adapt and copy the Soulsborne style of gameplay. Off the top of my head, I can say that Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Neo, Cuphead and Dead Cells all have adapted and just nails the Bloodborne and Souls style of gameplay, and I'm pretty sure more games will take the Miyazaki formula and adapt it in the future. It's just there's the game now which just starts off ridiculously hard. You have to save it like stuff which is like bonfires, where you have to collect health which you put in the bottom corner like the flasks, the difficulty learning curve, it just all comes from this game. The Souls games are probably not the first games to do this, but they were the ones who perfected this style. The reason I love Bloodborne is just because it was my first Souls game, and you never forget your first Souls game. It was just a discovery of this whole different kind of gameplay which I'd never played before. I've gone on to play the rest now, and although a couple come close, none have managed to top the experience that I had with Bloodborne. I'm pretty sure people have felt the same, or felt the same with titles which have been inspired by this game. Overall, the reason this game is a defining game of this generation is, to be honest, it just made the PlayStation 4 a must-own console and brought a new style of gameplay to the masses. And that is why Bloodborne is a game which has defined this generation.